All right, guys. I think we are live now. What is this week? Week 9, maybe? Yeah. Hey, it's week 9. Wow, I'm pretty far in. This is like the end of an adventure path right here. First book. So, welcome back, everyone. I am, of course, Arthur Perkins. I am the game master once more for the night, and we are playing level 8 of Emerald Spire tonight, the Circle of Fiskthar. Let's check in with everybody. We're going to go in reverse order on my screen. So, Anash, what's happening with you this
Hey.
week?
Oh, just out of town with a bunch of friends for another friend's wedding. So it's been an insane, last 24 hours have been insane and intense. And I'm running on very little sleep and
Excellent.
mostly a hangover of some kind. But it's been good fun.
I'm glad you're here because weeks when you're not here go very poorly for the party.
True. Very, very true.
And Thwain has a decent amount of gold saved up right now, which I think he might, hopefully won't need for resurrection or to come back to life. Oh.
All right. Normally we'd pop over to Kai, but I think he jumped up for a second. Eric, how are you doing this week? I know that you just bumped up the power level on Breck.
Doing well. Yeah, couldn't be with you guys last week because I decided to torture myself. But yeah, things have been busy. But Breck is here and he's ready to go. So he's got a very. I am continuing to add to Breck's weirdness in his builds. He's now a Golden Legionnaire. So things will continue to be very strange with him.
Okay, I just want to jump here and say, look at these freaking cats. Oh my gosh, it's cats! Kai, how are you doing this week? And how are your cats?
I'm doing pretty well. We just got these actually this morning, and they're both 2 months old. We haven't even named them yet.
So everyone should send in suggestions.
Do not send in suggestions.
Snacks!
No. Actually, that would be a cool name for a cat. All right. Steven, how are you doing
Yes.
this week? I know that you're always, as usual, afraid of your sword talking to you. But I think
am.
your strategic usage of... What was the spell? What's the one where you stab people and it does a lot of damage? Shocking
Oh, the
Grasp.
arc.
Grass.
Yeah.
Yes. That was very well placed last time. So how are you doing this week, and you have any new tricks?
I am doing fine. New tricks. Actually, I did take a Magus, I guess, discovery of Flamboyant Arcana. So he is basically a swashbuckler also.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
That means he has swagger.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm starting to see some things
Got that
happening.
swagger. Do you guys think I should become a holy vindicator?
Oh, man. So
So he's a
good.
good real man.
Unholy Vindicator?
I could actually be that. I'm
There's some
neutral.
hard tanks, man. Dom, I see your camera just hit it with some swirlies, and I know you were cooking food pre-game.
My camera's still not working.
Yep.
Making
So are you
seals.
bloat maging this time?
I don't know what that term is.
Bloat mage is the PRC for. Okay, so you're not the bloat mage.
Oh, yeah, I got the bloat mage. I already took that
Oh
last
yeah,
week.
you bloating.
Yeah, I'm bloating. Yeah, right now in real life, we have to move out of our apartment at the end of the year, so that's going to be fun. So we're getting our stuff together. I apologize to all those that haven't got the Chronicle sheet this week. Been crazy trying to find places, getting pay stubs, et cetera, background checks. But in-game, Snacks is a halfling, so every 6 favorite class, you can pick up an extra Arcana exploratory thing, whatever. And he picked up the Empower spell. So now he could do Empower Fireballs because that's his specialist spell by trait.
Wait, did you take another level in Arcanist or another level in Bloat Mage?
No, I took the trait. The feat bloat mage.
Oh, Bloat Mage Initiate. Got it.
Yes.
All right. For some reason, I thought you were a full Bloat Mage.
No,
Not
just
yet,
the feat.
not yet.
I'm probably gonna keep the Arcana build since I never play Arcana, and the higher level ones seem kind of interesting where you can counter spells as a swift action.
Oh god.
Someone fireball me, I could eat their fireballs eventually.
Counterspelling is so annoying, but that does sound funny. The eating
And you get
fireballs.
here's the funny thing: it's an immediate action. It works like a dispel magic, but it's a supernatural ability, and you get +5 to the bonus to try to counter it, which is like what? That's awesome. In the higher levels, it gives me more Arcana pullback, so technically it's fueling my magic.
Yes.
So it's like fireball, get my belly. Yum, 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 yum. And no, I got super fireballs. Check that damage. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're empowering your fireball?
Yeah, I got the trade Meta Magic Master and Magical Lineage.
Jesus.
They
What
do
did you
stack.
take your magical lineage in? Fireball?
Yep, both of them are fireball.
No. That sounds good. I just hope we don't encounter a lot of things with fire resistance.
Is Magical Master also lowering the
Yes.
entry level? Okay. That makes
Oh yeah,
sense.
I did research.
No, that's what terrifies me.
Don't worry, next level I'll be able to. I'm picking up the Wizard School evocation thing. If I could change the elemental of the fireball.
You're
6
gonna
times.
take a level in Wizard?
Well,
Add mixture
Arcanist can
wizard?
pick a. Arcanist can be a. Well, when you pick up a tune, you pick up a school. You treat it as one level in that school, but it doesn't scale. So I'm picking that sub school because it's based on how many. I said your intelligence will be based on my charisma. My charisma is currently a 16, so I'll be able to do it. What's the name of it? 6 times a day. So I'm treated as a first level wizard in that school, as ability wise. But I don't get an 8th level ability. But the 8th level ability kind of sucks, so it's kind of a moot point.
Interesting. Alright. Well, let's keep moving on. Kuroyama, I know you finished your Kingmaker just in time to make it once again.
Yeah. The most fun thing this week though wasn't Kingmaker, but teleporting into a dragon's horde and touching the door of alarm from the inside.
Indeed.
He was not happy. But for Gekido, the only major change, which is kind of a major change, is that he now has a 34 dex, so it just keeps going up.
How? Are you
Yes.
cheating?
No, he is a very dexterous individual. I can go through all the bonuses, but I think Arthur knows.
I know. I've had to remail them to people who are asking, so...
Again.
Not this week. No.
Oh,
I think
okay.
everyone that was interested pretty much burned themselves up on it.
Oh no, I'm making one too. I'm copying yous.
They're so stupid. I try to attack with like all these penalties on my hit because of that, but not everybody will do that.
I'll do a non-lethal.
Do you
-4.
Do you use the add the let's see dexterity bonus to hit?
Yeah,
Piranha
that's
style?
weapon finesse.
Oh yeah, you should totally take Piranha style.
I already have it.
Oh snap!
It's Piranha Strike.
So,
But you have to
someone asked
stick your hand
me,
up.
when you use your abilities, do I feel like wanting to kill myself? And my answer is actually no. Your build is still less broken than Kitsune, Sorcerer, Sylvan Undead, Bloodline. Because that's rough. DC 20 will saves a level 1. DC 22 will saves a level 1. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
I was actually going to make my Eyes of the Ten character a Kitsune that has a DC 25 charm person. But not to undead.
It's pretty rough.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say Arthur. I actually be finishing up my game, so I'll be able to play the week after when you run it. So I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be going on the 13th. Eric, I think you're in that game as well.
Yeah.
We never
So
did get
13th.
confirmation on whether people wanted to do it on camera or not, but we can talk about that way later. The 13th is going to be the first game. Just to give a shout out to those that are watching or watching in the past, if you're catching this on YouTube, the first of what I'm hoping will be a series of 5e games is going to be on November 6th. The cast for that's already set, but sometime in... It's only going to be a one-shot for now, but in December, once this Eyes of the Ten is done on Thursdays, I'm going to be moving to doing it regularly and on Fridays as well, and I'll be inviting audience members to come join us. The campaign is going to be based around drop-in, drop-out player status. I'll have more to say on it later, but for now, if you're looking for more information on it, you can Google the West Marches, which is I think it was a 2.0 campaign that someone did around this style, and I'm basically completely ripping them off. So if you understand how West Marches work, you'll understand how Hub will work. So let's get started here. I'm going to mute the Skype call so that they can't hear me when I give the description of this level, because once again, it contains spoilers not only for the last level and this level, but the next level, because they're terrible at writing these things. Hopefully they can't hear me right now, and only you, the audience, can hear me.
Little does he know we can read lips.
You know, last week they said they could read lips, and they did a terrible job at it.
I almost got it, man.
For centuries,
we should do a bad
level 7 and 8 of the Emerald Spire dungeons have been in the hands of serpent folk priests and mages who have made their way through the Spire passages, linking the dungeons to the surrounding Darklands. This secret stronghold is known as the Visthar in Serpentfront dialect, and over the years it has become an arcane scholar study to the strange
ability
powers
to be
of the
able
Spire
to
and
do
priests standing
immediate
the holy
dispel
shrines of
magic,
Yudursus.
even though there's a percentile
Although the
might
upper
fail, but
shrine
when it
fell out
does
of use
succeed,
over
it's
the
pretty
years,
awesome.
the lower level of the complex has remained inhabited. In recent years, the High Priest of Yudursus, a clever old cleric named Zisha, experimented with a breeding program in which the Spire's energies were to be infused in the next generation of the Circle. Placing the eggs around the Spire, Ziska hoped that this power
So
might
he
lead
can't
his
see me
claim
in the
to
stream, but
greatness,
can the rest of y'all see me?
conquering the levels above
Yeah.
and challenging
Oh,
our
that's
Asmon
weird.
below. Alright. That was really, really long compared to the other ones.
Out of curiosity, Arthur, when you do that, do you have a means of muting us so that we don't speak over you?
I thought that it did mute you guys.
Okay.
I don't know. Because we was totally talking while
You couldn't hear us talking, could you?
I don't think so. I couldn't hear
Okay.
you, but you know what? I'm getting a bunch of messages on my Gmail, so I'm going to pop over there real quick. And if it's someone saying that they could still hear you...
I tried to say everybody should be quiet when you're reading, just in case, but...
Oh, sorry. I was too hyped up.
No,
I thought you were trying to listen to him.
the person just asked me, are you cheating? Which I guess was in reference to Kai. Alright. So I think that everything went as I expected, and probably people maybe couldn't hear you. But you know what? I'll find out when I'm chopping this up for the YouTube video. So, let's get started. You are located on the 8th level of the Emerald Spire. And you come down from the northern end. Across this small chamber from the ascending staircase, another staircase winds down into the darkness. Off on one side is a calm pool of murky water, with a pedestal in its center. Atop the pedestal is a golden serpent idol with emerald in its fangs.
Wait a minute. Can we actually skip this level?
Possibly.
Oh,
Hey.
that's weird.
Gek, can you make a will save real quick?
Yeah, that's a good way to start things. Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay. I need everyone to roll initiative. The stairs are underneath the Rubus right there. You guys can come down in whatever order. You can be in a quantum order. We'll call it Schrodinger's order.
You're always there, but never there until it's declared.
Yeah, you're in any location you wish until you're actually observed leaving the staircase. No, you have to be on the staircase, but you'll all come down whenever.
I'm just trying to see where everything is.
I think We established Gekido's order of barbarian means of trap finding. So.
All right. Man, it is always nice to just get a session started with a... Okay.
We'll say like that.
Let's see here.
You can PM me if you want it to be fun.
Which way?
Oh no, Gek,
which way are we headed?
you
Are we
jump
headed?
across the gap and you touch the idol, and let's see here. You immediately disappear. We'll come back to you later.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a promising start.
So Aster, you watch Gek just come down the staircase, jump up, and just touch the idol and disappear.
Boing. Boing.
Are you running over and...
Touching it, yes.
Okay, so are you jumping across the water?
Sure.
Okay, can you both make acrobatics checks?
You
can take 10 if you want. We're not in combat.
Yeah,
We're
10.
just in initiative
10 will
order.
work.
Okay, all
Where's
right.
the
You
water?
both jump over. Make a will save when you touch the statue. You can
Sure,
choose to
will it
fail
be
this if
relevant?
you'd like.
Sure, I'll fail it, but will it even be relevant?
Yes. Okay.
I don't need to fail a will save.
Oh, sorry. I was holding on to myself.
So, I'll describe what happens to you two in a moment. Erebus, Aster just walks down the staircase, picks up his dinosaur, jumps across the water, and touches the pillar as well. You're not really sure what's happening.
Well, those two just decide to do whatever they want, so let me make a consensus of my party members before I do the exact same thing.
Okay, you have 6 seconds of speech.
So, as long as everybody else does it, I'll do it. What does everybody think? Should we jump across just like they did and disappear?
That's 7
Here,
seconds,
pressure,
pretty good.
here, pressure.
Let's not split the party. Go forth, man. Seize the day.
Okay. I'll jump across.
Yes, Gekido, you did.
Thank you.
Okay, Erebus. When you move to that location, you're touching the statue?
Yes.
Okay. You need to make a will save. You can choose to fail it if you wish.
I will.
Very well.
Everybody's choosing.
Let's do what the trap wants us to do.
Breck.
Okay. Well, I can't exactly protect people if they've gone and disappeared somewhere mysterious, so I think I need to follow along, so I'll do the same thing. So I order skirms forward.
Are we making good decisions yet?
That is for history to decide.
History.
Okay. Are you going to choose
Just
to
don't
fail
open any
when you
doors.
touch?
I'll continue with the same pattern as everyone else. And I will yell out to Snacks, Thrain, and to Skirms. While that's going on.
Okay. Thrain, Snacks, you both see the gem in the idol's eye just kind of flash green. And then Thrain, you're up.
Okay. Is there a map that's loaded right now? Because I
Yes.
can't see anything. Oh, why am I not able to see it?
Please
This is weird.
don't let this have been like a soul gem or something like that.
Try reloading.
Yeah, so
We're all
quickly.
just dead now.
Wow, if this
But
was
would you-
Trap the Soul, you guys would be messed up.
Would you, seeing everybody disappear, would you follow along?
I'm completely chaotic, so yes.
Here's the real question. Would you all willingly fail the will saves if you didn't
know
know
why
everyone
everybody's-
else had?
I know.
Damn, that map is not loading for me. Okay. Anyway, I see a lot of white. All right. Thrain's really conflicted. He doesn't know what to do. He's quite selfish that way, but he's done a lot with this party.
Jump, jump, jump.
Follow your
I'm gonna
heart.
regret this. I'm gonna regret this. Go, Balgat, let's go. So he follows. So he moves forward as well.
Okay.
with Battlecat, and they touch the gem. But they did what the others did.
Okay.
And will I automatically fail the will save? No, I'll try and make the will save.
Very well.
What does the will save do? I don't know what the will save does. As
No one
this
knows
train
what the
know.
will save does. No one's attempted it yet.
Greg did.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a go. Let's
You
see.
you failed the will save for something different, not for touching the statue.
Okay.
So,
Yes, I want to make the will save.
Okay.
so
all right.
there's a will say for the disappearance part and for wanting to touch the gem part.
Okay.
Indeed.
How do I
We'll see,
select
we'll see what's going on
Disappear.
after snacks.
Will save. Okay, there we go. Where are my saves gone? Okay, I make a save for Battlecat as well.
Yes. If you're choosing not to go through, you will both need to make saves. Hilariously. Battlecat will save. So you will fail, and as the spell calls out, any living creature that approaches it forces a save. I guess it doesn't take both of you. So it just takes Battlecat. I'm sorry, it just takes you, Thrain, and leaves Battlecat behind. Yeah, I guess that's how it's gonna work.
Okay. Shit. That was a
Okay,
bad
so
idea.
Battlecat is just standing on top of the snake statue now. Snacks, you just see Battlecat standing there.
Okay, I walk right here. Yep, that's all my movement.
Has enough happened that you're able to spellcraft that or anything?
Well, I detect magic, but it took me 2 movements to get down there.
You could spellcraft the effects, sure.
Oh, okay. Is my spellcraft macro good? Yes,
I'll
it
need 2
is.
spellcraft checks.
Okay. Think I made the first one.
The first one was a suggestion spell being cast on Gek.
Ah, okay.
The second one you don't identify. It's pretty high level magic. I'm sure that bodes well.
It was Trap the Soul, wasn't it?
No.
Well, game over.
This is going to be a hard one. I'm glad we don't have Battlecat.
The narrow corridor ahead has a strange serpentine pattern of green glass embedded on the floor. The pattern runs to the end of the corridor before heading east out of sight. You are all stacked on top of each other, one after
I
another.
know, I'm just,
Your bodies
I'm
have
just asking
landed.
because I tend to be on top of people.
Yes.
I'll make a perception check against the floor.
You look at the floor. It is a floor. The floor has green glass snakes embroidered into it, if embroidered is a good word.
Can I spellcraft what brought me here?
Yes. Although in the future we should be doing that when it happens, guys. Okay, Erebus,
Okay.
you spellcraft the effect that happens when you touch the stone, and you're so dazed by the high level of the magic that you're like, whoa, I know Kung Fu.
Well, Breck is going to see if he can see a way out of this little corridor.
Let me see here. Oh, right, this doesn't happen yet. Got it.
Okay, that does not sound good.